I already made like 2 videos on this guy, the weakest, sassiest, skinniest Gymrat on TikTok. And plus this guy just keeps popping up in my TikTok For You page, so let's listen to his advice and let's see what he has to teach us newbies about the gym.
Do barbell bench, it's harder. Both exercises primarily focus on chest, shoulders, and triceps, so I'd argue that barbell bench isn't much harder than regular bench on the Smith machine.
My man is an easy bar to bench. Some dude just got done curling 30 pounds and he was like, leave the weight, leave it there, I'm about to bench it, I'm about to bench your curl max.
The only real advantage I get from my Smith is I'm currently recovering from a wrist injury, so the pre-course path allows for minimal risk of bending my wrist in a certain way, since I'm trying to be careful with it. Both are similar in terms of targeted muscle groups, so ultimately...
Listen, this might be a controversial take, but I have no problem with the Smith machine. I use the Smith machine, I've been using it for my 2.5 years, and my chest is one of my best muscles. But the problem with this guy is that he uses the Smith machine with very lightweight, with gloves on, with a spotter.
Updated maxes. Deadlifting is something I started to incorporate into my routine as I wanted more lower back exercises because I couldn't really find one that was speaking to me. I like the deadlift a lot because it's just raw power.
This guy said his deadlift is all raw power while using a Smith machine.
And seeing that strength increase session to session is something that will never get old. My PR ended up going up about 25 pounds this time, even though it was kind of difficult for me to get it up, but... You should never do more than 1 set in the gym, as 1 set until complete failure is the most optimal for muscle growth. This obviously doesn't include your warm-up, and this is even something I'm guilty of, as I enjoy the feeling of doing multiple sets, but 6-time Mr. Olympia Dorian Yates and Mike Mentzer used this 1 set strategy to bring them to the peak of the bodybuilding profession.
I get you don't like pain, alright? You skip leg day every day, you train to minimal discomfort, you use gloves to protect your pretty hands, but this is too much. He's just finding another excuse to train less and less and less. Bro trains his forehead more than anything else.
If you don't want to listen to someone who's the same size as you, then take advice from 2 people that are bigger than both of us.
This guy just said, if you don't want to listen to someone your size, let's listen to someone bigger. Bro, we're not the same size. I've seen 15-year-olds with 2 months of training bigger than you, and I'm not gonna listen to someone who's half my size, skips leg day every single day. But hey, who knows, this guy might be bigger than me in a year, because he claims to have really good testosterone.
You don't have high testos, listen to your voice. Greg Tuchet has a much higher voice than me and is known for taking testos, so I'm not sure what voice has to do with anything at all. Everyone in my family has had high testos, so I could safely assume the same thing for myself. Point being, my potential for fast lean mass gain is much higher than most just because of newbie gains alone. Having high testos isn't the end-all be-all, but it's just like an added bonus similar to having something like double XP.
He just said having testosterone is the same thing as having double XP. Bro can't stop thinking about Minecraft or Roblox or Fortnite, or I don't know what he plays, but he definitely plays something. Just by looking at him, you can tell he plays like League of Legends.
I think this nigga doesn't get any pussy.
Yeah, this guy's the biggest troll, but I love roasting him because it's fun. He deserves to be roasted, and his advice is just stupid. It's cringe, but it's funny to watch, so I'm here for it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Just be better.